All right, first blood is going to come in right here on the strong point. We have the allies making their way inside the trenches. And let the action begin, everybody. Stewart rolls down here to the bottom of the point. First artillery lands, takes out a truck right there. And we see OCL with the opening camp progress to start. Getting really strong control of the point. We have one supply truck going over to the right side, setting up Gary's for front door flag battery. Stewart down here providing nice suppressive support. Look at all these AT guys. Love to see 2 AT guys off the opening in the ally squads right there. Okay, over to the left-hand side, we have the OCL guys making their way. Trying to shut down LAT. BB rocket goes out. Fenanti coming around the corner. He's going to have a chance to wipe out a critical OP. No play on the 4th point yet. We do have a supply truck over there by the 4th, actually. Stewart's taking a shot. Stewart flips around. The Puma has made its way behind the line. Stewart turns around. Going to look to get... We do have a one rocket in the back coming to wipe out the Stewart from Claudio. He's able to wipe it out right there. Okay, so that'll be the end of the Allied presence here on the middle point. Supply truck has been abandoned for the moment. Or, well, the driver was shot out of the supply truck. Actually, the garrison will have a little bit of coverage for the supply truck right here. I'm going to wipe these guys out. Benanti making his way through the open field. LAT's playing some really close defense back here. They're going to have to spread out a little bit more to hold the Axis back. 76 has arrived. Looking to help hold the line right here. As LAT's playing just a really, really close defense. Bomber run's going to come in and flatten that other side of the point right there. Oh my gosh, it just wiped out pretty much all the LAT guys. Sides we see from the Axis side, they have one Tiger rolling down to the south to get in front of Eastern. And then we don't see another Tiger, actually. So just one tank up at the board. We have the Jeep making their way in the back line. So they're going all the way back there. Essentially staying around the hard cap. So we have a Panzer IV. Okay, so Panzer IV right here is on point. So right there, right? And they're just wanting to create a lot of hard cap pressure. And that way they don't have to worry about roaming as many bodies around the area, right? So you just keep in the hard cap and get all that defensive cap power. And then everybody else just rolls around. Sergio, though. Sergio is without a gun. Sergio forgot his weapon at home. It looks like he forgot his MG at home. And he's kind of wondering how to tell his teammates that he forgot his weapon in the championship game. And looks like he's frozen a little bit and unsure of what to do with himself. So we'll let Sergio be. I'm sure there will be some great memes created out of this one. And yeah, okay. Maybe he's in shock that he's in the finals. It's on such a big stage. But we'll leave Sergio be and see how he ends up doing the rest of the game. Okay, so the Panzer IV, MG, and a squad leader in the middle of the point, along with Sergio. Did it get the 76 back here? Smoke cloud goes up in the air. 76 does take a shot. Oh, and the 76 gets popped on point. The 76 gets popped on point. This Tiger may decide to push up now. Cap progress begins on 4th point. On wave here, Zimmerman getting some shots on it. They know where the garrison is, and they're going to be able to wipe them out. Bakunin's going to come up here, get a few shots in the back. Bakunin's going to get on the Gary, and that's going to lock it. And that should seal the fate of the 4th point. And OCL should go up 4-1 here in a few moments. Over 50% cap power so far. Recon plane is going to go up here, and it's not going to show much at all. The Allies are totally out of the sector, and they're going to be spawning back, I think, at their 5th point. Spawn wave comes in through the forest. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 1 And they're going to be a long ways away from being able to get back in that point. Okay, so the supplies will come down for the... Or actually, no, those are going to be LA supplies. Okay, so OCL goes up 4-1 here on Foy. Tank crew here on point. So we got a Panzer IV and a Tiger anchoring the fourth point of Eastern. We see these SLs slowly start to close in on Forest Outskirts. Collado tries to make his way through the open field. Gets wiped over there. All right, so let's see how the match is developing here, everybody. We have Charlie Squad making their way to the bottom right of the screen, working their way towards the point. And then we have these garrisons set up on the west side. Allies are really having a tough time trying to get back inside the point. We do have a few we have an engineer, Zimmerman, making his way through the trees right now. Eugenio FIV coming around the corner. Takes 1, 2. All right, gets those frags, and the point will be nice and clear now. So remember, the only spawn points that the Allies can have are gonna be in the 7th grid line and the 8th grid line. So look to aim towards Julian right here. Grenade bounces closely. Capitao dies up, but we do have Sergeant Guil coming around the corner. Capitao's going to come around, and he guns him down. There we go. The commander can frag too. He's going to get another one here, I think. No, he doesn't. Okay, Carba takes him out. Working his way through the smoke, trying to get towards the tank over here. We'll go ahead and go towards Zamp. Zamp's going to work his way behind the tank. Does he have a satchel? He does. He's going to put the satchel right on the booty of the tank. All right, so Zamp's going to get himself a nice medium kill right here in the middle of the point. And no doubt this tank is going to be yelling at their infantry, asking them, how could you allow this to happen? Tank commander gets out. He's going to gun him down, though. The tank commander takes him out, but he's got to look for the satchel. He's got to look for the satchel. Time is ticking. Creville does not see it. He sees it the last second. He's going to try to defuse it, but there's not going to be enough time. He gets gunned down in the back. And there we go. Papa Dewey. The tank gets taken out here on Forest Outskirts. And suddenly, just like that, the point's going to be wide open for a potential cap right here. Okay, overall points looks LAT is going to have to start pushing more. They have to get towards that circle as soon as possible. Tanks are down here to the right. Let's see what this is. This will be a 76, I think, pushing up down here. LAT trying to go slowly. They know they're going to be up against 2 Tigers. So they got to peek this so slowly and so carefully, everybody. .176 fires off around. Point goes contested. 2 Tigers are moving up, though. The 2 Tigers are getting in position. 1 round goes into one of the Tigers right there. Tiger tries to fire back, but it hits the tree. This Tiger's gonna try to maybe back up here. 76 hits the tree, I think, themselves. Okay, so the camp progress does stall on Forest Outskirts, everybody. Oh, and I think the 76 just got smoked over there. Claudio. He is right there behind the 76 carcass. And that's going to be the last piece of defense here from armor for the Allies. And just like that, we should see the Tigers push up now. We should see the Tigers kick it into 4th gear and rush this point. 3 SLs inside the point for LAT. Can they flex everybody here? They need to get everybody here right now. They need to say, screw the defensive force outskirts, guys. Let's get on the attack. And let's rush this 4th point. Let's take it back. Come on, where's the spawn wave? We got to see the spawn wave here from LAT. Papai is over here. He's going to be the only one on point to really hold this. Tano's going to slowly peek the corner. Karba gets taken out. Okay, Papai gets shot right there. Under 50 minutes left to go. We got to see some more bodies. Okay, some more bodies come into the hard camp right here. Remember, everybody, for a 25 versus 25, this is a lot of bodies. Another spawn wave comes back in for OCL. So if allies can win some frags here, and they can really, really force LCL to make a full callback. 2 Tigers are still to the south. Not paying any attention to Eastern. Eastern's progress still going this way. Allies just got to win a couple engagements. Reinforce has been dropped on point. Okay, starting to see some more bodies. Will we see an LI cap, everybody? Will we see an LI cap? Can the Allies get some more bodies here? We do have 1 garrison to the northwest, but remember that's outside the camp sector. Camp progress goes back in favor of the Axis. It's a nice spawn wave down here from OCL. Takes out a few. This is going to weaken the attack here. Looks like the Tigers are backing up just a little bit, waiting for more infantry support. Forest outskirts pretty much not being attacked here. Everything's looking a-okay. I don't think the Allies are fully committing to this. So these guys will continue fighting it out over here. We'll go take a trip to the front line. Let's go see how these Tigers are doing. Okay, Tigers maybe looking to get in position. And Tiger pushing up in support. All right, looks like we're going to see a little bit of shake and bake action, everybody. One Tiger's going to slingshot the other one right into the point. All right, let's see how this works out here. Camp progress still coming in. Spawn wave comes back for the Allies. OCL's cruising towards a point. Both Tigers now fully committing to the attack. Recon plane goes up, shows a tank over to the west. Alright, so it's a lot of camp. Wait, these Tigers should be stopping here in just a second. They're going to be sitting inside the circle. 45 minutes left on the clock. 2 Tigers inside the point. No AT from the Allies inside. But we do have Mondo. Mondo's coming around the corner. Mondo's going to look to get a... what does he have? He's a grease gun. He has a satchel. Tiger's going to do a little spin. Mondo's going to look to come around. Spotter sees him. The spotter sees him. Mondo trying to make a play. He's trying to make a play. Oh, the rocket takes him out. Oh, nice rocket from Corrado. Rocket comes into the front, hits the track, but the camp progress nears the 80% mark. Airhead has been called in to force outskirts, but man, did we see a big spawn wave here from the Allies to come back. And that's going to halt the camp pressure here momentarily. Bomber run has been called in from the Axis, but the bomber run is going to be just a little bit off angle here. And all the Allies are going to keep moving in. They need to get some more rockets on these Tigers. Chuki, will he be able to get an angle for another one? The infantry support comes up to help the Tigers out. Rocket Rick's off the side. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 98% camp mark. Airhead is falling. Oh, LATD gets good money in the circle, but I don't know if they're going to get it. No. Alrighty. So, OCL takes the championship here tonight.